everyone, I'm Kim Chamberlain. I'm the Canal Town Stitcher, and welcome to my channel. If you notice that I'm going to be looking like in a different direction, that's because I'm filming on my iPad. So I'm having a bit of a hard time because I can't like look at myself and see myself right now like I normally can in my phone. But if I keep my eyes, I think, on like this side of my camera, I just did it again. I think that that's how you're gonna see me, like looking at you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is Sunday, January 23rd. I can't believe I always have to think about the date every single time, but I really do. I am here for my weekly update. I think it's been about a week. So, what have I been doing this week? I have been doing a lot of stitching this week. So I started my Whipgo goals. I started working on some smalls that I wanted to finish and some goals that I have. So I wanted to get some project bags done. So I spent this weekend doing that. And so I just can't do it, guys. I can't do it. I have to see my face. I don't know why, but it looks like I'm looking in this direction, but really my camera's over here. But I can't. I have to look at myself. It's just too weird. I need to get like a vlogging camera, I think, because then it won't be so strange. So, anyways, so I have my finishes to show you. I have several. I have my whips to show you, and I made a whole bunch of project bags, and so I think I'm just gonna start with my finishes. As far as like best new thing, I don't really have a best new thing this week. Just stitching. Life updates. Ethan's going for his road test on Tuesday. I'm very excited, hoping that he passes. We're all very excited. He's been waiting for a long time for this. Other than that, we're just plugging along, getting through school. Looking forward to winter break, February break, which is going to be coming up in a few weeks. And man, that's it. Straight to the stitching today. Awesome. All right, so for my first finish, this is Tiny Modernist mouse decorating for Christmas. I got this chart on Etsy right from the Tiny Modernist Etsy site, Etsy shop. I made a couple mistakes on this, but nobody but me, and maybe those of you that have stitched this before are going to notice it. I did this on 32 count vintage Sahara linen by Zweigert, and I think it came out so adorable. So this is finish number 1. So cute. Okay. The camera on this is really good, and I have 2 lights, so it's really helping. This next one is from Little House Needleworks. This is part of their Virtue Sheep series. This is number 1. It is Hope. And I loved stitching this. This was my New Year, New Start, and I started and finished it in the same week. And it is lovely. I think I'm going to do this one into a flat fold. I'm not really sure. That's what I think. The next one is a Tiny Modernist freebie chart that is on her website. It's called Autumn. I did this on 18 count oatmeal Aida. Oh, I forgot. The other one is on 32 count natural linen. This is on 18 count oatmeal Aida, 1/1. All the called for colors. This is really cute. I'm not really sure how I'm going to finish this one yet. A little autumn sign, I think. Next one is one that I said in my whip parade that I wanted to get done, and I just set my mind to doing it, and I finished it. So this one is Stitching with the Housewives, Gingham Greetings 2, all the called for DMCs. I said, I think in the video that it was called for colors, but I used the DMCs. This was a pain in my butt, but it turned out really cute. So I'm very happy with it. Next up is my big one. Oh, I'm so happy to be done with this. This is Hello Pumpkin. It's by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. This is 28 count vintage smoky white with all the called for colors. Look at it. It's so great. And now I can start Hello Dear, because I said I wasn't going to start Hello Dear until I had finished Hello Pumpkin. Now these were mystery stitch alongs a couple years ago, but I just bought them as full cross stitch patterns when they came out. I'm so excited to be done with that. All right, so now let's talk about my Whipgo projects. Oh, actually, let's talk about the project bags I made first. Let me get those out. Hang on, I gotta get one. Okay, so this is the first project bag that I made. It's a 9x13. I like these for smaller projects because I can actually like put my project chart in this and stitch on it, and it's perfect because then I can see it. I got this fabric from Walmart, the inside fabric at summertime last year, and then this is like a mainstay at Joann's, and I love it because it's a nice solid piece of cotton and it holds up really well. So the next one that I made is this one. Let me pull out this project so that you can actually see inside the bag. So again, this fabric here, the back fabric came from Walmart last summer. I believe the inside fabric did too. So I made all of these yesterday and today. So here's the second one. This one is holding Long Main Sheet Wave. I'm stitching with the Housewives, and it does hold my 8x8 Q-snap. I used the measurements from Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch this time because I noticed that the measurements on my other bags were not always so good, except for I made a change. So on Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch, this part here she has as like being like, I think it comes out to being about an inch or so. Anyways, I made one like that, and when I come across it, I'll show it too, but I didn't like it because I didn't feel like there was enough vinyl up under the lip. It was really hard to sew. So I like it a little bit better with these, with the thicker one. The next project bag I made is this project bag. I already have one like this, but I made a second one. This one came out really well too. Really happy with this. This fabric came from Michael's, and you can still get it from Michael's. It's in their new fabric section in the fat quarters. One fat quarter for each one actually works really well. So here's the second one that I have like that. Same bag, but I made it at a different time. All right, so this bag here is holding my Tonight is Halloween pattern, and I love this bag, except for I made a mistake when I sewed this bag together. So nobody knows it but me. But this fabric here, it's upside down. Oops. This is another project bag that I got the fabric from Michael's, and this was the first one I sewed yesterday, and you can tell when it's been a while since I've used my sewing machine, you can tell by the way I sew. I'm like, oops, it's been like a minute since I used my sewing machine, but then when I got, like, as I get into it, like, you can really tell, like, with this one, it looks so much better. But that's because I got used to my sewing machine. It's like riding a bike. Like, you never forget how to do it, but like you can struggle. Like, it was a struggle for me. Oh my goodness. All right. Put all this stuff back in here. Oops. I'm showing you the chart there. Oops. I don't mean to be doing that. Hopefully you didn't see enough. All right. So there's that one. I was a busy beaver. All right, the next one that I did was this one, which I still need to fix. But I had made this one last year, and it needed repair. And so I thought I had repaired all the pieces to it, but I didn't. So here's the bag. All of this fabric came from Joann's. Does this come from Joann's? I think this came from Joann's too. And I was so busy, guys. So this leads me to this, one of my Whipgos, but this is my favorite bag that I made. It came out so good, but this is the one that I made using Elizabeth and Stitch's measurements here, and I just did not like that. But I love the bag. I love this bag. It came out so good. And I have more fabric for all of these so that I can make more. I was very, very happy. Very, very happy with the progression of my weekend and all the bags I made. I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bags. I made 6 bags this weekend. I was kind of like, oh, I'm going to leave this out for a second. Okay, so there's all the bags I made. And I didn't work on all of these projects, so I'm going to put them off to the side because I don't need them because I didn't work on them. Okay. All right, so Whipgo. My Whipgo numbers that were 2 and 19, and I'm using my iPad, so I can't show you what they are on my Whipgo board, but I can talk to you about them. So the first one, my Whipgo goals are always 10 hours each on each project or to a finish. So the first one that I worked on is Fox Forest. This is Owl Forest embroidery. I love these little foxies. See here. I don't know if that's gonna focus. I wish it would. So cute. Anyways, I put in about 6.5, 7 hours of work on this. So it still has about 3 hours left for the month, but I have a whole week left. My little needle minder came with the kit. I'm using all the called for colors and fabric. And here it is so far. I've had a lot of fun stitching this because it is so hard to decide where to go because there's so much cuteness on it that it's hard to decide where to go next. But this is stitching up beautifully. And I love the variegation in the threads, and I work on this almost every night. So this was one of my whips for the week. Whipgo. I swear, when I go to edit this video, it's gonna be so weird looking at myself and all the different angles of where I looked. Okay. The Whipgo project is number 19, which for me is Land That I Love by Teresa Kogut. And I am doing this on 32 count natural linen. I thought I was going to do this in all the called for colors, but then I realized I didn't have a bunch of the colors. So like I don't have the Classic Colorworks Blue Corn. And then when I looked and saw what color that was, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. In DMC. It's too bright, too much of a bright blue. So I swapped it out for DMC number 930, which I like so much. I love this color. So this is in place of the Blue Corn. And then we'll see where everything else falls. Anyways, I didn't get too big of a start, but this is what I'm going to work on tonight after I'm done with this. And so here's my little corner start. I do love it so far. It's stitching up so pretty. And I love this camera because it's making my projects look so amazing right now. I feel like you're getting a really good look at what the colors look like and everything. So this is my project for tonight that I'm going to be working on tonight. Alright, so let me put this back in my Stars and Stripes bag. Oh my gosh, can I just say again how much I love this bag. I have a bunch more of these that I'm going to be making, and I've been thinking about putting them on my Etsy shop, but I'm not good. Like, I feel maybe I just need a little encouragement, because I feel like I can't put something on here that's not exactly like perfect. So like if you look at this bag, you can see like, I would never sell this bag, but like you can see where like my sewing was off. This is where I struggled a little bit with that vinyl. And it's just not, I don't know, it's not neat enough. But I feel like my mitered corners look pretty good though. I feel like I did okay with those. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. All right, so Whipgo. I do not have a new 25/7 project because I've been working on just finishing things. So I've been working every day on something small and trying to get some work done on it. So what have I worked on? I have worked on a couple of things. Where did I put that chart? Hang on. It's in this one. All right, so first one that I worked on, I was working on this today. Quaker Snowflakes, Hello from Liz Matthews. I have to get this done. I am doing the blue version, which is this one right here. And I am so proud of myself, you guys. Wait till you see my progress. I'm doing this on 32 count Blue Lugana. And this is where I am. Holy mackerel, is that a tree? It sure is. All the big snowflakes and all the upper snowflakes are done. And I started working on this tree and it's beautiful. And my hope, I can't make any promises, but my hope is that by next weekend, this is done. Words and all. This is glad tidings. This was a beast for me, guys. It was my first time working on 32 count. It was also my first time working with silks. It really took me a while to find my way. There are a bunch of very, very, very small mistakes in this, and I do not care. It looks so beautiful. And it almost looks the same on the back. So I'm very pleased with how this is coming out and how this is looking. So I cannot wait until it's done. It is so beautiful. So there's that. And second whip that I worked on, other than the finishes. So let's see here. Let's do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finishes so far in 2022. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. I can't forget to show this one. All right. So last weekend I got a burr up my butt to work on this project that it's one of my 2020 starts. It is Cozy Cardinals. This is the December 2020 issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine, and I had started this in November or December of 2020, and I want to finish this. I want to finish this before winter is over. So the burr is up my butt. Okay. This is where I got to. Oh my gosh. This is on 25 count Ice Blue Lugana in all the called for DMCs. And it's beautiful. It is coming out so nice. These cardinals are beasts. But the different colors in them is what makes them look so beautiful when they're stitched. I can't wait to have this out every fall and winter. Because this is a winter piece, so it will stay out in my house all through the winter. It's so gorgeous. I love it. So I worked pretty much exclusively on this last weekend and put in almost 1,100 stitches in one weekend. So I did all of this last weekend. The only thing I really had done on this, guys, was just the yellow bird and this pine cone. The rest I did all last weekend. I love it. Okay. Last piece. This is Blackbirds on a Pumpkin. It is by Rosewood Manor. It came out of the Just Cross Stitch 2021 Halloween edition. I love this. This is the next small that I want to finish. So this is on my finish list for this week. I think it'll only take me, let me take a look at it. Actually, these motifs over here don't look too horrible. And then all the upper motifs to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish this week. There's a lot of stitching left to do in it, even though it's a small piece. But let me show you where I am. So this is where I am now. I finished this blackbird here, and I started working on the motifs on the bottom. This is on 32 count Vintage Country Mocha, and this is also even weave or Lugana. Oops, let me get rid of that. Okay, that's a little better. Got a loose string on it. I love the colors on this. So this is going to be super cute when it's done. But there's a lot of stitching on it. This pattern's really, really, really small. So it's very hard for me to see. Let's see here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's about 90 by 70 stitches. That's a lot of stitches. That's a lot. But it's cute and I love it. So I'm going to work on this every day. And hope for a finish maybe the following week. I got to empty out so many little like bags. Like this bag right here I made last year. I got to empty this out because it was holding the autumn pattern. So many things got finished. Okay, so now let's talk about haul. I don't have any haul, but I do have some printouts that I printed out. I actually printed out quite a few of these. So the first one I printed out is, I saw this on Georgia Girl Stitches. Her mom is doing this one. So this is from Cross Stitch Crazy magazine, I believe, August. I hate that it doesn't tell you. I think it's the August 2016 issue. Anyways, you can buy it on her Etsy shop. It's Yin Yang. This is by Stitcherovia or Emma Condon. And this is a black and white version. It's stunning. So, Yin Yang is what it's called. And it is on Stitcherovia's Etsy shop. The next one that I got was also from the World of Cross Stitching magazine. This is also another one from Stitcherovia or Emma Condon, and it is A Journey of 1,000 miles. Journey of 1,000 miles. I think that's what it's called anyways. Just says inspirational poster. Anyways, it's this one. It says, A Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I love this. I'm going to stitch this and hang it up because my oldest is 17 years old and getting ready to go to college. And then my 16-year-old will graduate right after he does. And then my daughter is 2 years after that. And then my youngest will be in about 6 years. And it's just a milestone that we're crossing. And it's bringing like tears to my eyes right now as I speak about it. But I just think about their journey. And I hope it's as wonderful as, oh my goodness, I hope it's as wonderful as we prayed it would be. Anyways, this was also in the World of Cross Stitching magazine. I have no idea what issue it was in. But you can buy this. I believe it's on her Etsy shop. I'm not sure. I didn't see it on there, but I wasn't looking for it either on her Etsy shop. But this is Stitcherovia on the Condon. I love her oh my gosh, I love her like writing style. All right, the next one is by Jody. Oh my goodness. I don't know what her name is. I have to look it up because I know that you can still buy this. Let me look it up. This was in a Cross Stitch Crazy magazine. Let's see if I can find it just online. Look at Etsy. Satsuma Street. Okay. So, I don't know what the designer's name is. Jody, I guess. It doesn't tell me in the details. Anyways, it's from Satsuma Street, but I got it out of Cross Stitch Crazy magazine from a while ago, and it is the Wizard of Oz Cityscape. Okay, let me show it to you in color, since I have it right here on my phone. So there it is. Obviously, this is on Etsy, so you can still get it on Etsy. It is gorgeous. I love the Wizard of Oz, but I did not want to do like a big Wizard of Oz one, but I thought this would be perfect. Oops, low battery, of course. But anyways, I printed this. And all of these are available, again, on the Readly app. It is a paid app. You have to pay $12.99 a month for it, but as you can see, for me, it has been well worth it, especially this month, because I had time to like go back and look at some of the really past issues. But most of these patterns, like all of these patterns, are still available for you on Etsy. So you can just go to Etsy and buy them there too. So if you don't want to pay for a monthly subscription, you can just go and buy them. All right, so let's talk about a couple of things that I have in the works for plans. All right, so finally, guys, I think I have settled on colors for the Modern Folk Embroidery, the Fruits of Plenty. I obviously am behind because I did not do this last year with the Stitch Along, but I'm very much looking forward to starting it this year. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use white 18 count Ada, and I chose these colors. 932 and 644 together. I think it's going to be beautiful, and I am so looking forward to putting this in my dining room because that's where it's going to go. It's so elegant and beautiful. So this will be stitched for all of the light color. And let's see here. The lighter filler is the background color. That's going to be this one. And then this one will be all of the darker color. This was stitched on 32 count linen. So if I do it on 18 count Ada, it'll be a little smaller in size. I can stitch this on 32 count because I love 32 count linen, but it's so big. If I make a mistake, oh, I'm so afraid of making a mistake. Really excited though. So those are the colors that I picked for that. So we'll see how that goes. All right. What else is in the plans, guys? All right. I want to start everything. That's what I want to do. All right. So my next start for my next small is going to be this guy right here. I have a Westie, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to stitch this, and instead of all the black, it's all going to be stitched in white. 38.65 actually. But he's still going to have like the red bow, and instead of Scotty here, I'm going to put Westie in here. And so it'll be adorable. And if you're not aware, Scotty dogs and Westies are like the same shaped dog. They look very similar to each other, except one is all black and the other is all white. So that one I'm going to be starting. That's a free chart that you can find on the Tiny Modernist website. I am also looking to start this pattern I got on Etsy. This is a terrible copy. This is going to be for my son. He supports the LGBTQ community and wanted to have a flag in his room and couldn't get the flag at the time he wanted to get it, so I'm going to stitch this for him in the rainbow colors, and then he can have this in his room. Alright, and the other two starts I already have fitted up. So this one, I have been holding on to this for a long time. So, Stitchy Stars. It's So Emma, Lori Holt. I bought the thread pack for this when I bought the pattern. So I have the DMCs, and I'm going to stitch this on 32 count natural linen by Zweigart. Natural raw linen, I should say, by Zweigart. And I even have my needle in it, so I'm ready to start this. Because I'm doing it on 32 count, there'll be plenty of room to fit, because 14 count is 14.5 by 2.5, and this piece is a fat half. And so I will have plenty on a 32 count, because this was originally stitched on 25 count Lugana, and it's big. So yeah, I'm excited to start this, and I've been holding on to that for a long, long time. The other start, hang on a second, sorry. Let's Talk Winter. This is by Hands On Design. I'm using all the called for DMC colors, and I got a piece of just blue 14 count. Oops, I think I just threw away floss. Oh no, they just fell on the floor. Just a piece of blue 14 count Ada that I'm gonna do it on. So yeah, I wanted to do it on blue and not black. So, oops. Oh my goodness, guys. So these are the new starts I'm doing. These are all kitted and ready to go. All right, let's talk about some plans. All right, guys, look at this right here. We all know how much I love to hate this. I talked about this in my whip parade. I talked about this last year while I was stitching it. This is Star Characters. It's by Geo Creations. You can get it on Etsy, and I'm making this for my son. And this Chewbacca was anyways, I'm working on Han Solo right now, and I would like to finish this, at least, I would like to finish Hans by next weekend. I think I can do it. It's just, do I want to? That's the question. I think I do. Anyways, that's out, because I want to work on that. I want to get at least more of the red cardinal done. My goal is to finish that cozy. This one I don't think I'm going to be able to finish by the end of the week, but I'd like to work on it some more. I'd like to get the cardinal done, this red cardinal done, maybe by the end of the week. We'll see. There's still a lot of stitching left in him, probably for at least 400 stitches left in him to do. It's kind of a lot, but 25 count. I can win that, right? Oh, I didn't even show you. Oh my gosh, I think I went right by. I was slipping through here earlier. How did I miss it? Let's go back. All the way back. I need to find that. Holy macaroni. Oh, that one's so cute too. Is it in here? I'm looking for Hello Dear, which here it is. Thank you for your purchase of Hello Dear. I don't know if I have the cover chart for this. I do not. So I can't show you this one, but I'll try to print a cover page for it so that I have one. But I have everything for this that I need. All the called for DMCs and the fabric. I've had them for a while, so I'm ready. I am ready for this one. So I will be kitting that up this week, because I said once I got Hello Pumpkin done, I was going to start Hello Dear. All right. I think that's it. I think that's enough for this one. Please start commenting. If you like something that you see, you can say hello to me. I'm so happy to hear from you, from everybody. Follow me on Instagram. You can find me at kimberly.chamberlain.14. And that's where I post all of my finishes, and all of my cross stitch goes there. I got my progress pictures and stuff like that going on Instagram. I know, I can hear it. My oven's going off, so with that, I'm going to bid you all good night, and I hope you all have a great stitchy week, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.